Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today inshallah I shall discuss step by step how to install virtual machine. So we shall start with downloading the VirtualBox. So open a web browser and type download VirtualBox. This is the website of the VirtualBox, and here you will see different distributions of VirtualBox. This is for Windows host. Click on this one and save somewhere. Okay, if you like to save it in download, save it in download. VirtualBox is downloading right now. The second required thing is the CentOS ISO. CentOS, type here download. So this is DVD, and this is anyhow CentOS Linux ISO DVDs. Click on this one, and here you will find the different ISOs of Linux. This is whatsoever mirror you like, which is nearest to you. Select that one. I am going to select this one and say save. So it will take a bit time. Anyhow, I already have downloaded, therefore I am going to cancel it. I already have the CentOS and VirtualBox, but just to show you, I shall continue the VirtualBox. One more important thing you should note, that if you are reinstalling VirtualBox, nothing will happen to your old virtual machines. They will be automatically come back if you are installing in the default location. Therefore, no need to worry about the old machine. And second thing, old machines are always stored in your computer. Therefore, there is no need to worry about them. You can restore your old machine easily. Now the VirtualBox download is complete. Just click on the download and installation will start. This is basically how to install VirtualBox. This is quite straightforward. Where you want to keep it, select the defaults. Okay, create shortcut and everything. If you are new to computer, it is always better to read the screens. Do not just say click. Network interfaces, no problem, and install. Finish. See, all of my old machines are here. Okay, before starting the creation of new machine, let us have some requirements. Our hard disk requirement. Number one, this is called the root, and operating system, most of the files will go in this folder, and this is 8 GB. Another one is /boot. This is called the boot mount point, and all the boot related files will go here. I shall create it 500 MB, but better to create it more. If you are updating the system frequently, then you will need some more hard disk, but that problem can be solved if you remove the old and unused kernels. Then you will not need this partition too much. The home folder, very important. All the user data, whatsoever your data is, and all the users home directories will be created here. I am creating it 7 GB. And swap space, basically this is not a mount point. This is called virtual memory. The virtual memory is used when the physical memory is insufficient. So the system will use it, and it has no mount point. The system will know it exactly where it is, and the rule for this one is 2 multiply by RAM. I shall allocate 4 GB RAM, but I shall not allocate. As per rule, I shall just give the 1 GB because I shall delete this machine later on. And this folder, where folder, your logs will go here, and most important thing is the web data will be stored here, web documents. Therefore I am giving it 4.5 GB, and the total hard disk is 21 GB required. Fine. So let us create our machine. Go to new, give any name. For example, I am giving the name CentOS 8_temp. Fine. Where you want to keep this machine? Okay, I am just going to create it on the desktop. Okay, on the desktop it will be created in let me create one folder here also. So start the machine, select the first option. If you will click here, the mouse will disappear. What you will do, you will press the right side control key on your keyboard. The mouse will be visible. Now I am clicking here, and once again when I say show, my mouse disappeared. Don't worry, this is a temporary problem. Okay, skip the testing of installation media. So right now you cannot see anything on this screen. Okay, so actually it is here. You can solve this problem. Go to view and simply say scaled mode. Okay, now everything will be visible to you. Next, select the language. It is English. You can press enter here. US English. Okay, basic storage device. Okay, and simply say enter. Discard any data. Now give the name. For example, I say test machine. If you want to configure the network, you can configure the network from here. Okay, my machine is not working properly. I am pressing Ctrl F to enter into full mode. Fine. So okay, next, whatsoever it is, if you want to edit, you can give IP addresses right now. If you don't want to give, anyhow say it, connect automatically, and give it name ETH0, apply, and the second one edit and give it ETH1. Fine, connect it automatically as well, apply, close. Next, select your own location. I shall not select whatsoever it is, I shall use it. Next, and password. Never use simple passwords. Okay, now this is the place for partitions creating. Use all space, replace existing Linux, shrink, or create custom layout. We shall say create custom layout. Next, so this is total our hard disk. You will say create. Now standard partition, and there are different types of partitions. Anyhow, you will select the standard partition and say create. Now it's a mount point. First of all, we shall create the root system and file system. Here you can see there are so many. Select ext4 and how much size in MB you want to give. This should be at 10,000 MB, 10,000, 12, 40,000 MB, 12,400 MB. Okay, this size should be fixed. Fine. Okay, and next one, the free space is here. Again say create. standard partition. Which one partition you are going to create now? We shall create now the boot partition. Okay, boot partition, the size was 500 MB. Fine, fixed size. Okay, now the remaining is, you have created root, you have created boot, you have created boot. Now create home folder. This is the mount point. Select home, and how much you want to give? 4096, 4 GB, fixed size. Okay, now remaining, I told you we shall create the where over here, standard create, and say fill all space maximum allowable, and it should be where in the where. Finish. Okay, now have a look on your partitions. You can recall your partitions, still you have chance to modify them. We have created the boot partition, yes. We have created the root partition, yes. Home, yes. And still one thing is missing, that is swap. Fine, so we can delete the partitions as well. We shall delete the home partition. Delete. Okay, boot is 500 MB, this is 12 GB. We are going to delete it also, and we are going to delete this one also. No problem, we shall start again. Boot is correct. Okay, create new. First of all, create standard partition. Okay, and this one will be our home. Home should be, you can select from here as well. Okay, we shall create 5000 MB. Okay, the remaining is, first of all we shall create the swap now. Create standard partition, and see there is no swap. Fine, leave it as it is and find it out here, this one, and we shall say 1024, 1 GB. Okay, so remaining we created, yes, the root partition is not created. So now you know how to create the partitions. I shall allocate the entire swap for the remaining all swap for root partition. Create, and from here select the root partition. Okay, fill maximum allowable size. Now we haven't created the word partition. Okay, so this is boot, this is home, this is root, and this is swap, and inside here it is 14 GB, about 14 GB. It will create the where folder as well. Okay, now things are done. Say next. Format, write changes to disk. Yes, this is important thing. Use a bootloader password. Fine, otherwise someone will crack your system, as I told you in one of my old videos. Okay, next. Here is the choice of type of operating system you want to install. If you want to install the desktop, here is the option. If you want to install the minimal, that's your choice. Basic server you want to install. Okay, if you want to install database server, web server, virtual host, whatsoever you like, I shall go for the basic server. Okay, next. So guys, that's all. Now the system is ready. Reboot it. So I shall power it off because there is a little bit more configuration which I forgot in the beginning. Okay, go to setting, go to system and say this is USB tablet. Okay, so you have felt that my mouse was not working properly at so many stages, so this problem is inshallah solved now. Control F, right side control key on the keyboard, F. With this one you can manage your server, sorry, the virtual machine. So the system is ready and you are seeing this screen because you has chosen the server. Okay, now I enter the username root and the password. So guys, the system is ready. Okay, now I shall use one command here, that is shutdown -h now. Shutdown -h now. That's all.